Let's adjust a few options and make this Madden yours. You can come back and change this anytime in the settings menu.
Let's do this shit. Why the fuck?
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from the bank. LeJontay Wester to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
And 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So the partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
3 yards.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First and 10 now from the 46. Play action now with Jackson. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, bro. It's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
28 yards.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone on first. And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just going to come up with...
That drop proves the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck?
Still forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He was taken down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Hurts. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. You know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts.
That's some cheesy ass, cheating ass shit, bitch. And you gonna do that stupid ass shit twice though. And they let your bitch ass.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Man, this nigga don't even chase this fucking man. Like, what the fuck wrong with they dumb ass? Like, how the fuck is you a man to man and you gonna sit there?
It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch.
Dog, that shit weird as fuck. I shouldn't have to fucking click on for this nigga to fucking chase this man.
Extra point. Accuracy perfect.
Fucking retarded ass shit, dog. Like, that shit cheesy as fuck. How the fuck your nigga don't fucking follow a fucking motion?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him was denies the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And that's all with the offense side of them. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30.
Number 26.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first
It's a
down.
gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
Throwing here, Hurts. Caught again by Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Complete to
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense still on.
One thing for those undersized receivers you talk about, it's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
3rd down, Brock. Knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go. Hurts. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson.
Bro, how the fuck do they keep, man? That shit about to come the fuck off, bro. That's some bullshit right there, bro. Man, how the fuck does all of a sudden this nigga just keep dropping passes, bro?
Falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Gets everything he has under this one.
Bro, I gotta take this shit off. This
This
is
is the
crazy.
2nd drop of the game.
They keep asking me to put that dumbass shit on, bro. I put that shit on, and this motherfucker dropping every motherfucking pass.
Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now Jackson.
I mean, what the
And he's
fuck?
off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're
This
going to the
nigga's
sidelines,
dropping
you're going to look at
passes,
that
bro.
tablet, and you're going to try
That
to
shit
figure out
crazy.
how in the heck do we
That
turn
shit
this
about to
around.
come the fuck off.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Jackson looking to throw. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Ooh, the drive nearly ends on the first play. Had the interception, but dropped it. That means it's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick vision just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They'll throw, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 41-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Keeps the score.
Well, there's certainly
dropping
never ever a
everything,
guarantee from
I
that
can't make
distance,
this shit
but that's
up.
one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range.
even throw the fucking
You'd hate
ball.
to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Jackson to throw it. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker. So give him 9 on that play. Now a very manageable second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, Lamar chased out to his right. He takes it himself. He hands out of bounds after picking up about a yard. And he's good for a Baltimore first down.
Excellent job of quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid game, get the first down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And it's incomplete. He went up to contest that one, and it prevents the big first down play.
What a cool shot right there, Kate. Both players priding themselves on their ability to go win the contested catch. Neither could quite win it outright that time. That's a battle I'd sign up to see again.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. It's going to set up a Ravens first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now Jackson off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
Momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, just
falls to the
couldn't quite hang on.
ground.
He's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. He's going to get about a 6-yard
This
pickup.
game cheating like a bitch for
It's
this
a gain of
motherfucker.
6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson on third down.
Cheating like a bitch for this motherfucker, bro. It don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. This motherfucker fell to the ground.
Asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive
man,
going.
dog.
Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens.
34-yard
It's a
attempt.
34-yarder from that right
His
hash.
kick is
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick, that confidence built. That's important.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Motion man sent left. Hurts setting up to throw. And this will wind up incomplete. Failure to connect brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Hurts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Nearly got that football in plus territory with the pick drop, but the drop does give the offense an opportunity to now punt this away.
Yeah, either way, you should be getting the ball as a result of that play. It's just, now it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's got to string a longer drive together. Nearly an opportunity to set the offense up for success.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this 2nd half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the 2nd half. That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play, and that ball caught in front of them. He came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped before the marker, but nice job. 9 yards on that catch and run, Brock. It's 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This motherfucker is getting caught. How? Man, they is tripping on this bitch. Tripping. Damn, at least get a fucking holding flag. This motherfucker's tripping, bro.
You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback. Okay, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points.
Others,
like
break
this
off
one,
that shit. Boy, they tripping, man.
In a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return.
I can't believe I missed.
He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
But Lamar can do that.
First down now, ball at the 33. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be a real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Hurts. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Oh boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little...
I know this motherfucker got better moves than that, bro.
Nolan Smith.
They need to chill the fuck out, bro.
Back to 10
I'm
now to
tripping,
go on 3rd
man.
down.
3rd and 10.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Pitch it to Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. Now it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's Henry on the counter. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Lamar. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Here's Lamar. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Jay, the defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. It's going to be a 46-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. The play fake now hurts to throw. And they're going to get there and bring him down. That's just inside the 10-yard line. Trey Hendrickson. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. Risky throw, and it's intercepted! And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Here's Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead is up to 12.
Makes the score. Ravens 19, Eagles 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Smith on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Completes this one to Dante Beyondwick.
Shit is this, bro?
He's at the 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
The Ravens take over
Get
first and 10
contributions like that from your kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. This one's to Andrews outright. Give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. He got there quickly.
4 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
2nd and 6.
Ravens
At the
leading by 6.
47-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. And they pitch it to him. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. It's going to set up the Ravens' first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Got what he could there, calling about 4 yards on first down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Wow, and he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Third and a lone yard coming up. Hand off now to Hill. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Loop knocks it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. They can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over after returning it inside the red zone.
The 1st down pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 16.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Oh no, that shit gotta come off. I don't know where the fuck is it. On this fucking time base, that shit gotta come the fuck off.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And Brandy, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Jackson now. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd and 2. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. The pitch to Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but he stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds as they start up past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's weird shit, boy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 67 yards. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
39-yard gain on the play. And
we are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the give, Genty. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
You force the incompletion on first down, and then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial load, the receiver's breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
On first down, it's
I
Genty.
knew they was gonna let you do that stupid ass shit. They literally put this shit to run right, and they still let this dumb ass nigga run around these
And
niggas,
he
bro.
will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing is Jackson.
This nigga fucking running out of bounds, bitch. Like, turn around.
Right around the 34. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
There's no way this shit is fucking slow, bro. Like, what the fuck, boy?
6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And very good maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 61 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Ravens 10.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses.
Keep allowing this shit. Nigga not even in his fucking zone. That shit is ridiculous, dumb.
The first round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Back to throw. Mendoza. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 12, operating from the 39. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. And his throw here is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Besh as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Ravens 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Second and 10. They go play action with Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Trying to get something positive
play of the half here. It's Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense.
He's just going to keep outrunning me, though.
We'll do the exact same thing.
All right, man. You fucking retarded, boy. I promise you niggas is so fucking dumb. This shit's so fucking retarded, boy. Niggas act like a nigga playing on motherfucking rookie. If you don't get your stupid, the dumb fucking ass on, bitch. If I'm fucking preparing to run to go left and fucking right, why the fuck do this dumb bitch keep getting caught up behind somebody? Man, get the fuck on somewhere, man. Y'all make this shit glitchy every motherfucking year, man. I'm on a fucking roll, and here you go with this bum shit. You know how many niggas done tried that dumbass run shit and got shut the fuck down? Now all of a sudden niggas getting fucking clogged the fuck up behind somebody? This shit is retarded. It's all niggas know. Some type of fucking glitchy ass bullshit. Can't do shit the fuck else. Fucking the game literally fucking hit the nigga off. About 2 niggas hit the nigga. He still run through the shit. The start of the fucking game, you was on bullshit. Fucking retarded, boy. I promise you, man. Shit don't make no motherfucking sense. Nigga, I done been game after game a nigga trying that dumbass shit getting shut the fuck down. Now you finally let a nigga get off with that stupid ass shit. You getting fucking caught up behind somebody. Man, you niggas is dumb.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000
pure fucking
plus
dumb.
have filled M&T Bank
Pure
Stadium
fucking dumb. Every fucking year, these niggas gonna
1998.
keep getting caught up
The home
behind
of the
niggas.
Ravens.
I want to see a nigga get caught up behind a nigga every
We've got
fucking
a
year in
good
real life
one
in
in
football.
store.
Like, what the fuck?
It's the New England Patriots.
Fucking make this much motherfucking
And the
money, but niggas
Baltimore
still
Ravens.
getting caught up in the fucking glitchy ass motherfucking play. Bitch, if I'm spamming motherfucking blitz, I'm spamming the fucking ends. I don't understand how the fucking nigga getting outside you. I'm spamming the ends. Dumbass bitch, you gotta fucking do an inside fucking run to get that shit off.
And off we go, here in Baltimore.
Bitch, you better not get fucking caught. Man, my dumbass ain't had that shit recorded. Fuck. You know, man, bitch, you outrunning me, bitch. The fuck I on somewhere, ho? I don't know. Hold on, let me read this fucking message. Might be talking.
Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way
My
for the
bad.
first points of the game.
And each one of these
Man,
teams.
listen. EA fucking letting this bitch outrun me. Like, get the fuck on. He can run that bitch all he want. He should get caught. Like, get the fuck on. Like, niggas getting caught up behind people. Like, that shit weak. I already know a nigga about to run that bitch to outside. I know it's a weak ass fucking defense when it becomes I run that bitch right up the middle when niggas spam mid blitz on me. I know how to beat the defense. I know how to stop the bitch. So when I play that bitch and the nigga, like, come on, man. Like, you not fucking running shit on no fucking outside on no be a blitz. Nigga, the niggas coming right on the ends. That's what's smacking the quarterback every time. They coming off the ends. Like, all of a sudden, you do a run, the nigga outrunning you. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
I really feel like he was fucking complaining. That's why I quit.
It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Patriots nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, straight Richard. Well, he got off.
game.
No gain on
This
the play.
defense wanted
Brings
to
up
come out
second
early in
and
this
10.
game and take the
At the
fight to the
31-yard
offense,
line.
and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Once more, it's
My
Henderson.
point.
And nothing
Explain
doing
that.
there.
I'm sure
Only there.
exactly. That shit ain't gonna never fucking work.
Early, third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
They gonna look to throw.
He gets that shit off
It's
again.
Travion Henderson. Inside the 35.
How the fuck he didn't fumble that? How the fuck he did not fumble that? They horn my defense right now. I'm not coming up out my shit. I'll switch to another man, but I'm not coming out my fucking blitz.
The kick is good. And the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
They really be horning me. I don't like that shit. Niggas really call this mid blitz on me, bro. They get off. I don't like when they hold me on my shit. They spam that bitch over and over. Motherfuckers keep diving through that bitch. Diving through that bitch. Diving through that bitch. These motherfuckers sit here and just hold a nigga, bro. Shit crazy, man. It's only 2 plays to beat the mid blitz. A nigga call that shit, you beat it. But even having time, like, I don't give a fuck about your block. I'm sending the fucking ends and I'm keeping containing that shit, so like, extra speed.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Fucking lost on some bullshit, too, bro. Like, I'm mad as a bitch, man.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. This drive starting to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another first and 10.
First down.
Bitch ain't gonna switch his play. Fuck him. Fuck him.
They'll go again here with Henry. Space to run. Inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead.
I don't understand how Henry fucking dog.
Slang becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. There's Christian Gonzalez, so good in coverage. This time he comes on the blitz and he gets there.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance,
Nigga running 2 motherfucking.
Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Brings up second and goal.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now, second and goal. goes down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, like what they teach the defense is, it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and goal for Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke down for the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Out to his right.
That's weird, bro.
Open man.
That's fucking weird.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 30.
This is why I spam, man, mid-blitz, bro. I don't have time for all that goofy ass shit right there. This is too much goofy shit.
It's a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through.
In trouble. And down he goes. So back up after the sack. And now it's 3rd and long. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To A.J. Brown.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
Down, Patriots.
Working out of the gun, it's May.
He stood there and watched you.
Right. He's going to keep it himself.
Shit weird.
He will take this into the end zone. What a run. Drake
The nigga stood there. He didn't even chase the nigga. He just stood there like the game can't be this broken already, bro. Come on now. Be real now. Let's be real. Come on. Come on now, man.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go deep. That is brought in. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This field in at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but it's very solid return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing now is May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is 3 yards.
It's now 4th down.
Man in motion is Brown. They'll go. Here's May. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll start with an option play to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Now an option here, left side.
That shit is insane.
There, he's got the 1st down.
This nigga keep getting stuck, bro.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Heads Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. On is Luke to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Throwing is May. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout and stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on the pitching count. 1st down, New England.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. It is 3rd and long. Now May flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
May sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They picked up 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st down, New England.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Try the right side with Henderson. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14.
Again, it's Henderson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They're going. It's May escaping the pressure right. Again, working deep downfield.
These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
No chance at all. He'll go down. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Jackson from the gun on third down. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Wade. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point.
Tyler Luke on for the extra
Now
point.
a flip to the
The
kicker.
conversion
It's a
is no
fake.
good on
And
the
this is
fake
not
extra
going to come
point.
close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come
Tyler
away with
Luke to
nothing
kick off for
on the
Baltimore.
extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He's across the 20, taken down just shy
Demario
of the
Douglas
25.
on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up second and
So,
7.
3 quarters
at the
now in the
26-yard
books.
line.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7. May gonna look to throw. And he's gonna go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Drake May sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's third
On
down.
third and long, here's
Third
May.
and 15.
This one up top for Dobbs. That is hard.
Complete to
And he's going to be
Dobbs.
taken down inside the
A gain of
40-yard
43
line.
yards. First down, Patriots.
May now on first and 10. High throw, but it's reeled in.
Nice pass.
And they'll move this ball
Number
way
1,
down into the red zone, inside the
A
20-yard
gain
line.
of 21 yards. And a Patriot first down.
On first and 10, here's May. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
May to throw again. That is brought in.
And I
the
fucking
end
get that
zone.
mistake. We got caught up between somehow again.
Touchdown,
New England. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line
Throw
up for
again.
a two-point
Here's May.
conversion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
34, Patriots 20. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Running back takes the snap, and he'll tap it ahead to the motion man. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Off balance throw. It's complete.
Base pass. Complete to
Well, that
Travion
was step
Henderson.
1. The offense
Touchdown,
did their
New
job,
England.
get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision.
The
Down
Patriots
8,
will line up
going
for
for
a
2.
2-point conversion.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a
The
touchdown.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
38-yard line.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. Will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Hot pass in the hands of Flowers. Into space. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Ravens 41, Patriots 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. To throw on 1st down is May. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and
Here
1.
comes second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. This crowd into it now. It's third and 2.
Third and 2.
From out of the gun, here's May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A gain there of
First
11.
down, New
Good
England.
for a Patriots first down. Throwing now is May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be second down.
Was there defensively.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore.
First down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. They're called in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my... Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson moving to his right, taking off. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's across midfield. Still on his feet. They're going to have it.
I had to sell that, man. I had to sell that. My dumb ass ain't even fucking recording.
It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 49.
I had to sell it.
I
really didn't have to sell it. I could have just
putting together
pressed
an
one and
opening
recorded.
statement drive here at the start of this game, but now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket.
That's bullshit, bro.
He feels the pressure.
Should have just went on the fucking score.
At the 6.
Dumbass not even
Feels
fucking
like they
recording.
needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And he will score. Lamar Jackson. So tough to stop. Down close. He's got a Ravens touchdown. Tyler moved down for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. Still get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go again with Gentile. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. Second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9. To throw, Mendoza. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They are going for it, and it's Mendoza. That's incomplete. Derek Carr on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it. Second down and 2. They'll run it with Henry. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a first down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. This will be second and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he's back in a familiar place. Derrick Henry in the end zone again for the Ravens TD.
Touchdown.
All right, so what's that old line, Mike? You know, if at first you don't succeed, you know, what do? Well, in this case, you just give it to him again. So first down, they go backwards. He's looking over at the sideline. He's like, I got this. Give me another shot. And they grant his wish, and he barrels his way in for another score.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, Mendoza. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Mendoza. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going to go. It's Mendoza. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go with the option here to the short side.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And nothing doing here. They'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just hadn't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Mendoza. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Throwing on 3rd down, Mendoza. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And we will not have a return here. This one
The
angled
Ravens take
out of
over
bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Max Crosby in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Adam Butler there on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's going to take a shot downfield. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, And they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. To the 20. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Tyler Luke to
Both
kick
teams
off.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. 1st and 10, and here's Mendoza. Here's a screen set up for Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
First down throw for Mendoza.
Every time I click in, they slow you down.
This kind of the feast or famine. Anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. They give up a big touchdown.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7.
Gay to kick on for Las Vegas.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is Henry. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. On the give, here's Henry. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped him in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, I just think they're in.
They probably both playing each other right now.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Lamar back to throw. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. Defense gets to him, shelves him out, gain of about 60 before they did so. That's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now here's Lamar. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First and 10 now from the 46. They go play fake with Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. But Jonte Westert to return it. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action. Here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds. Only about a yard to show for on that catch. Second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's Jackson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Play action now with Jackson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's just kind of the type of play. Why you name a position like this tight end? Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Second down. Here's Lamar.
That shit is so crazy.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but don't make it fun like they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. In a tough spot already, sent out there trying to keep these guys out of field goal range. They're just on the edge of it, but so far so good on first down.
That's right, and you flip it around on the other side, Kate, when you get a ball like this from your defense in such prime position, you definitely want to capitalize.
Second down, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He steps across the sideline, so it's a gain of just shy of 30. Great work there. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down. And before we could see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Hurts. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Pass complete to Goddard. And there it is. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert in from 18 out. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big tight end.
Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Western on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side.
Ain't just helping the fuck out of this nigga, ain't you?
Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We got second down.
Zone playing ass bitch, scary ass bitch ass nigga.
The planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, Henry. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Turning to Henry on third. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down.
Taken down.
Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. It's
Jackson's going to go on fourth. Escapes the pocket. And the call himself. And on fourth down, they're going to come through. 11 yards there. They've got the first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake. Jackson. He's under pressure. He's not
I just
going
don't
to
understand how the fuck I cannot run, bro. I'm damn near magnetically stuck to this nigga,
second and very long.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. After the sack, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. That is good for a Baltimore first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10 from the 43. Jackson throwing here. Finding Flowers. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He's running with it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
Jackson a
and
throw
a
on
yard.
second. Chased out to his right. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Jackson off the play action. This one's to Andrews outright. One step out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, you don't have to pick on that last drive, partner. He is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Now pitch it to Henry. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And this one is way too much, Brock. Sailing through the end zone. It takes us to 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, great chance to win. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Tank Bigsby here with the return. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Hurts to throw.
That's fucking insane. Why the fuck am I so slow, bro?
Oh, baby. They get the big play just before half. 32 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's brought down just a few yards before the marker. A little further than that, and he would have had the end zone.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Hurts looking to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley
Touchdown,
taking it in from 7 out.
This nigga's fucking stacked, man. Look at this dick sucking ass shit, man. You niggas, man, you niggas, boy, man. God damn, you niggas be having niggas balls gobbled in y'all niggas' mouth, man. So fucking tough. That shit don't piss me, man. This motherfuckers 94, 96, 94, 95. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I should play with these niggas and spam cheese blitz the fuck out of every fucking body for that stupid ass shit. We got this shit, bro. We just press the fuck out you over and over. Overalls ain't really shit, but still, niggas got speed to get enough time to bump a nigga and stay in front of a nigga, bro. Travis, yeah, like a 93. Rest is fucking, I mean, it's enough time, but the niggas fucking around and get cooked. Nobody can work with this nigga too. These niggas wanna fucking play with these hoe ass Eagles, man. That shit weak as hell. These niggas is fucking loaded and stacked. Like, what the fuck? Nah, you wanna play with them hoe ass niggas, man. This nigga's a 76, man. I ain't got no fucking choice. This nigga's a 97. What the fuck? They let this nigga play both sides of the fucking ball since we fucking win. He gonna be tired as hell. I don't know how to use that nigga ass, man. But it's like he gonna be tired. Fucking Raiders stack too. They just fucking overall trash. That's why motherfuckers keep playing with them. DBs ain't hitting no shit. I swear I'm about to fucking play with the Eagles. And cheese the fuck blitz all the fuck out of everybody, bro. There's no way in fuck them niggas DBs that fucking fast, bro. Like out of everybody. Try these niggas out, fuck it. I gotta let them niggas go. 89, 96. I'm gonna start you off on the top. You right there. You right there. That should be good. See how the fuck they play, fuck it. Fucking my record up on bullshit. Fucking cheesy ass fucking team, bro. Cheesy as fuck.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jack Campbell with the INT.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The tackle made
Working quickly here.
yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Goff on 2nd down. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. He has the first down to the 10. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit!
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
The score of Lions 7, Eagles 0.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Aiden Hutchinson. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again following the sack. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
We straight bullshit, bro.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Hurts setting up to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback, or he could scramble for the first.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll go, Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here they go, this dumbass cheesy bullshit, hoping the niggas just keep letting the nigga bust up the run.
Let's see how they
Shit
attack
crazy.
this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Shit crazy, boy.
Off the gut they go with
Just gonna
Gibbs.
keep doing this shit. They just gonna allow this nigga just keep outrunning me.
There it is, touchdown Detroit!
Oh, this game
You know what a run like that does for everybody?
Wow.
For the play calling, for the O-lineman, for the
shit
offense.
is cheesy as
It
fuck,
just
boy.
gives you
Shit ain't
confidence
making
that you can
sense
call
now,
that run
boy.
again
Now, here we go.
and not expect a little
Go on the
jump,
streak and
but
here
go
you
get
go.
explosive on the ground
There's
as
no
well.
way just because
Base
this
down
nigga's
for
a
the point after.
99, he's just gonna keep outrunning niggas on the field, bro.
Send right down the middle and good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
Eagles nothing.
Where the fuck we go? You got stupid ass dumb shit again, niggas. This is weird as
Bates
fuck.
has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
There's no way niggas just gonna pick this nigga and just outrun
Okay, well,
niggas
that
like
one's over the
this.
20, the landing
There's no
zone,
fucking
and
way.
almost everything else we got here today. So that football
There's no
coming out to our
fucking way.
35-yard line.
Niggas just make it damn near impossible. Like, what the fuck?
Eagles in a
I'm
good
fucking
spot
crashing.
here as they come up to the
These
line.
bitch ass
1st and
niggas
10.
still outrunning me. You fucking weird as fuck.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Taking a deep shot here.
Getting
Brought
caught.
in
Fuck
inside
is you
the
jumping
20.
for?
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they're going to be sacked with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Accuracy.
Man, my dumb ass, bro. I straight forgot about that. When I said about this bitch, I said I was gonna get off, and I forgot. I'm mad than the bitch. I buy this bitch, and I'll get back on this bitch tomorrow. Bitch.